I got chicken pot pie.
You didn't get the Arby's meat mountain?
Heyo.
Ben, literally, man.
What?
Oh, you know what's even better? You know how it's like expectation versus reality? Like when they do this?
Oh yeah? Are you serious?
It looks like that. It's just dripping with grease and it's sopping and it's
I was gonna
gross.
say that the first one you sent looked very orderly, and
Wait,
I
where
don't
you
know how
sending
you
it
keep
That's
that.
what they do. They make
Oh,
it
this
look
is in media.
Media? Oh.
They make
Yeah.
it look perfect because it's like, oh, this looks good, and then you get it, and it's like, here's your food.
It's the meat mountain from Arby's.
Are you even physically capable of taking a bite out of that?
I don't know. That's what I was saying.
I ate it before. I don't remember how, but I did.
Were you able to put your teeth on both sides of the bun
I
and all of
unhinged
the
my
meat didn't
jaw.
slip out?
I unhinged my jaw like a snake and went.
Because
Like how firmly do you gotta press down on that to squish it all together?
Gotta use a hydraulic press.
Murder.
Okay. Okay.
Oh no, poor
I think we're ready, Joosh.
Oh, so much harder. Oh, it's got sauce on it at least.
I do it again. Joosh, yeah, you can press record whenever, and we'll
Press
make
record.
up something.
You pressed record a
We've
while.
we've been going.
We've been going how long?
Now,
Welcome to Fossil Talk.
Welcome to Fossil Talk. Can
Now,
I
I
interest you in Arby's Meat Mountain?
no.
No.
Good. Yeah, good idea.
I'm
Save you on the heart attack.
a naturalist. I'd rather have like real mountains, you know, made out of rock.
Yeah,
Not
rock.
In
flimsy
my bun?
meat. I bet it's not even that much of a hike to go up this meat mountain that you're talking about.
Mm. Yeah.
Really, you wouldn't want to Meat Mountain? Your price is $10 off your next Arby's purchase.
I was gonna say it's more like a meat cylinder.
That's
Because
worse.
mountains don't just vertically go up.
Oh no, that sounds like it's a term that you use for your.
Yeah, well, we yeah, I guess okay, biscuit.
Get your cylinder. Yeah, you want a meat cylinder?
Meat cylinder.
What's so intimidating about a cylinder?
Yeah, biscuit.
I mean, you know.
I'm gonna put you in a cylinder.
This is the first fossil talk where like it's all boys and it's immediately in the third minute. It's just meat mountain.
Meat.
We don't count that one.
That one.
There's not enough boys in there to be count as one boy. Not enough testosterone.
One whole boy.
Exactly.
How many boys?
Yeah, I
You
think
should
that was
just like
probably I think that episode was probably 0.8 boy.
0.8.
I give
this
this
Cyclops. It doesn't
an 8
count.
out of 10 boys. 8 boys out of 10. Ah, I see you are a professional of standards
If
as well.
you only have half the amount of eyeball, that's only half the amount of boy.
So he's 0.
I say that's racist.
Yeah, 1.5. Basically, we won't get onto racism on Fossil Talk.
Look, boys, I don't wanna get into heated topics, but let's talk about the Amish.
Well, they won't know, so I guess we can.
I mean, it's true. Why do you think we were down?
Guys, please no one write a letter to the Amish about what is transpiring.
Dear Amish people, have you seen Fossil Talk? They're making fun of you.
Episode 8.
I remember digging up fossils myself. I never heard of fossils that talk.
Ezekiel, have you ever heard of fossils that talk? No, Father, I have not.
I would love to listen to this talk of fossils.
I'd love to listen. It sounds rather riveting. Sounds like a real chutzpah. That's what they say, right? That's their catchphrase.
I don't know. I've never been to Amish.
I just changed the butter. What a real chutzpah. They say, right?
Biscuit, I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's the catchphrase. It's
The
like, the French are
catchphrase?
like, oui, oui, right? It's like how it's like people are like, oh, French, they say oui, oui a lot. That's the Amish. They say chutzpah.
Is French people all Kermit the Frog?
Yeah, oui, oui. Welcome to Paris. Welcome to the Muppet Show. Today we have the French chef. Instead of Swedish, like,
Anyway.
What are we going on about?
going
We're getting very off topic.
Come on, Ben.
If there's even a topic at all.
Yeah, Ben.
This weather, am I right?
This weather, am I right, guys? Hooey!
It is actually like really warm. It is actually really warm here for the first time in years, so I have a fan on.
Bro,
I have a fan on. If you hear that in the background, that's what that is.
It's been heckin' hot here all throughout the entire summer.
I invited freaking Peter Griffin. Is it every episode that you slowly turn into Peter Griffin? Like
most episodes, yeah.
Yes.
I think every episode Biscuit's been in, he's done Peter Griffin.
Peter Griffin.
Including this one now. And I was also singing American Dad before everyone else came in, so now we have a topic.
What do you think about American Dad?
Whatever happened to the Irish dad, huh?
Whatever happened to the Irish dad? He wakes up, oh, good morning, Ireland. I got a feeling that it's gonna be a potato fillet. The potato has a smile on his face. And he's signing us hello to the Irish people.
This is insanely racist.
Oh, look, you want to go back into that topic again?
So the Amish and the Irish, they rhyme in that weird.
They rhyme. The
Amish and the Irish are the official enemies of the Fossil Podcast. Fossil Talk.
I can't believe we're going. This is Fossil Talk lore. Can't believe this is being revealed in episode 8.
I really hope
everyone finds out
in this podcast. That'd be really embarrassing.
This is where everyone finds out that I'm an Irish Amish person. That's that's using a potato to as a microphone.
I got a potato as a microphone.
Is everything in your house powered by potato batteries or something?
Do you know RT Games?
He's powered by potatoes.
All the Irish YouTubers powered by potatoes. I guarantee it. You go see someone like Jacksepticeye, you turn around, he's got a big old potato on his back.
They have to wind back a clock.
Yeah, he shuts down mid-recording. He's like, yeah. Like Mark comes in, he's like, oh, jeez, we gotta crank him. And like cranks him back. I'm just like, ooh, to you, everybody.
Biscuit, I wanted to ask you a question.
Question?
I forgot. Oh yeah, you moved house. That was it. That was the point.
Yeah, we moved house. It was awful.
The new house or the old house?
It's stressful because moving everything, This new house wasn't that far away, so instead of like moving everything at once, we kind of just took multiple trips. It was bad.
Yeah, that's fair. We did the same when we moved house. But like, you moved house for a reason, didn't you?
Yeah, there was mold in my other house, and the landlord was like, "Oh well, I'm not gonna do anything about it." It's like, okay, guess I gotta move then.
And it got worse.
Yeah, it got worse. It was there before we moved in. We didn't notice, and then it started getting revealed. It's like,
I bet y'all could have sued for that. Landlords are responsible for that.
We could have. I mean, we could have. I don't know. That's what's like.
Why don't we just mold here?
Look at all this mold. And the best part is he's trying to sell the house.
My cat
like,
is trying to get my chicken pot pie.
Well, wow, unbelievable. I was telling a story and your cat interrupted the story. I'm done. I'm offended. Apologize now.
Cat, apologize.
I guess I should have said apologize. Meow! That was pretty funny.
Joosh, what's your opinion on the Amish?
Your opinion. Oh, come on, Joosh. Not even one? Not even about the way they like churn the butter or light the candles or open a barn?
Wear black.
They came out with a pretty good Weird Al Yankovic song.
Yeah, what do you think about
Yeah.
that song? Come on, everyone has an opinion on that song.
Great song. Great song.
I've been spending most my life living in an Amish paradise.
I hope we don't get because Biscuit singing is amazing. You do have a nice singing voice, Biscuit.
Thank you.
Can you sing it as Kermit the Frog?
Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Yeah.
Oh, that was good actually. I like that. That was an intermission.
It was an intermission. Intermission, everybody. Have you ever wanted to have Kermit the Frog sing at your birthday party? I know.
Well, too bad, I'm busy.
Too bad I'm busy. Disney keeps forgetting about us, so I gotta remind them that we exist. So, Disney, where's that second season of Muppets Now?
We're just getting really political all of a sudden.
Let me listen, Disney, listen. I don't know about you guys, but the Amish people, kind of weird.
I keep going back on the Amish.
I don't know. Let's hit Swedish Chef's opinion on this. What do you think, Chef? Oh, Chef, you can't say that on live television. And then I get the Beaker in. Hey, Beaker, what do you think? Beaker! Good heavens, you guys.
Biden did not say that.
He didn't say that. He's a very nice, respectful man.
Oh, God. I also just realized I didn't have a timer on, so I guess this ends in like 20 minutes.
Ends whenever we want it to end. Fossil Talk never ends. It's eternal.
It becomes part of you.
It becomes part of you. I mean, like, you're not the only one with recording software, so, no. I mean, you got me there. You know, my hands are tied.
And then Joosh has to send it on to me, and then I do the thing.
And then you do the little...
I do the little beep boops.
My cat has officially stolen some of my mashed potatoes.
Oh my gosh, Ben.
Terrible.
Seriously.
You need an Irish person there to set your
an Irish person. You need the Irish bodyguard. You need like a Terminator, but he's Irish. The Potato-inator.
The Potato-nate.
The Potato-nate. Tate. You need like Terrorizer. He's Irish. He's a Terminator.
He's not Amish, but
He's
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3.
Anyways, we keep going on to the Amish. I'm sorry.
Keep going on. They're gonna get very mad at us. They're gonna write us a very formal letter.
If you're Amish and you're listening, you're not Amish. Okay.
If you're Amish and you're listening, you're not.
So.
Where is your stick and hoop?
You know what? I haven't asked. When was the last time you were on Fossil Talk, Ben?
I think I've missed one episode.
I can't remember like exactly the was it last year when we did it? No,
Was
it
it
was
really
this year.
last year? What the frick?
It might have been this
I know
year.
it was the episode where I was naked.
Oh yeah.
Ah, yeah, I remember that. Wait, you're
Oh
not naked
yeah.
this one, right?
Right? Oh, of course not.
Ben,
Ben?
What? Hmm.
you're not naked in this one, are you?
Hmm.
Hmm. I can
Anyway,
neither,
that
I can
puzzle
neither
talk.
confirm nor deny that.
That one was 4 months ago,
That was 4
Oh
months
yeah.
ago, Ben.
so it was this year. Um, but that yeah, it's been a while since we had a
Been a while.
planned fossil talk. We did one
Yeah.
last week, I think, with Moon.
Yeah.
That was good, except for Joosh. Joosh was American and got bullied for it.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, Joosh, why don't you know what like bagged milk is or whatever it was, like milk and tea.
Yes. There, I see that. There are 3 of you and 1 of me.
Yeah, there's 3 of you and 1 of you. Or 3 of us and 1 of you. Go back to farming potatoes. Whoa, dude. Did you just insult US of A? Did you insult my Lady Liberty? Did you insult McDonald's? Hamburgers?
McWonald's.
McDonald's? McDonald's. Go to McDonald's. Yeah, why do they think?
Oh god, I'm so warm. Okay,
No.
I can't. My brain can't work. I'm
Ooh.
sorry. Joosh,
Ooh,
think of something to say.
You should say something funny.
Just say something insanely funny. I.
Oh, dude. Oh, man, you're killing me here, man. That's funny. It was really funny.
Here comes that
Here it
boy.
comes. Oh, here comes that. The Freddy of this iCarly operation.
Hey, Freddy was in it like once.
He was like the main guy. He was the camera guy of iCarly. What do you mean he was in it once?
I mean, he was in the show of iCarly, not the show iCarly, but in the show of iCarly.
He would like turn the camera and be like, "Help me! They're holding me hostage." Then
They would
Yeah,
Sam,
they
that's
would just
actually that's
freaking
huge.
bully Freddy, and he would be
Yeah.
just too much of a simp, and he would just let it
Yeah.
happen.
he would just simp
Yeah.
and they'd bully him and be like, "Okay."
And he'd like, but now everyone simps for him, right?
Yeah, he just looks so handsome. Dude, he got
Yeah,
the glow
exactly.
up. Got a
He
mustache
did
or
get the
something.
glow up.
Oh my gosh,
Have you
Juice,
not
if
watched iCarly, Juice?
unbelievable. Unbelievable. See, the
He
plot of
he doesn't.
iCarly, it's a show within a show.
He d-
All you
Right,
need to know
Juice,
is that
okay.
there's... I didn't want to
So,
interrupt, sorry.
no, you go ahead, Biscuit.
I was just going to be like, the point of iCarly, the only thing you got to remember is that Spencer is the best character.
Yes, I agree with that, but also, Juice,
You remember Spencer at least,
have
right,
to watch
Juice?
iCarly. Yeah,
Yeah. No.
Juice.
No.
I'm gonna be honest. This
Juice.
fossil talk might go in an ugly
Juice,
direction.
do you remember that episode with the pies, right? Where there was like this great freaking pie, and the guy who made the recipe for the pie died, and the granddaughter of that original recipe guy was this really ugly woman, and they were shaming like people who look ugly and are socially awkward, and she like kissed Spencer a bunch. You remember that, right?
Uh, just remember that very specific episode, right?
Do you remember the timestamp 12:51?
Do you remember that time where Sam was wanted for committing multiple felonies in the show?
With
And
a
they were
sock?
harboring... Yeah. She straight up like killed 12 people. Like
You should
throughout
watch it, Juice.
Actually,
Yeah.
have
You
seen
remember?
the episode?
You remember when they vandalized and threw a meatball out the window, right?
Yeah, they threw like a meatball out the window. You remember the time where they showed their feet? Because that happens a lot throughout the show.
That actually does happen a lot. Do you remember when they got kidnapped and got put in the basement?
I got kidnapped like 3 times.
Yeah. Do you remember all those times?
Yeah. They got kidnapped
Hey,
because like they felt bad for her.
This I think you'll remember.
You'll remember this one. You remember this one, Joosh?
You remember that one, Joosh?
Remember that one, Joosh?
I just yelled really loud. Did it go through?
No, we didn't hear you.
What the frick is the filter?
It was
I
just
yelled
silence.
Gibby really loud, but I just distanced myself from the microphone so it would sound like it was a little bit far away. But I just yelled Gibby really loud because of that one scene where he's falling from the ceiling, yelling Gibby. That freaking totally backfired.
It was just total silence, and Biscuit was like, "Yeah, Juice, what about that part?"
And then, I could tell that you were just, I could tell that you're just mocking me by asking the question, following up by nothing. Wait a minute. I bet it didn't go
through. But also, like the stunt performer,
I literally yelled that. I yelled that. My neighbors probably heard me, but not Discord.
Wait, was this when Gimme like fell through the ceiling? You'd hear like his ribs cracking.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you listen very close, you can hear like a distinctive. That's like his ribs breaking.
Like the stunt performer nearly like broke his ribs, didn't he?
The laugh track.
I don't know. I keep hearing that, and some people are like, "No."
There's no squish. There's no squish.
There's no squish. There's only a squash.
Gibby
was also
that is a game.
Gibby was also a good character. He took his shirt off a lot, and then in the later seasons, he's like, "I don't do that anymore."
Yeah, a kid was like, "Take your shirt off." Like, no, I don't do that.
The guy's like, "Hey, Gibby, you gonna take your shirt off?" Like, I don't do that anymore. I'm mature. So he takes his pants off.
Gibby become a Chad.
Dude, he became a Chad.
Did Gibby become like a Chad?
Yeah, he didn't take his shirt off. He's like, "Why not?" Guys, I'm Giga Chad. He takes his shirt off and reveals looks like his 8-pack. Starts glowing.
I don't need simps.
It's ironic because like he was in iCarly, which is a show that was pretty much mimicking YouTubers, and then he actually became a YouTuber.
Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
he did. I remember he did like a collab with like I does.
Remember that one, Juice? Do you remember the episode where they had Fred? and then Fred. Yeah, they had Fred, and Freddie was like,
then
"I don't know,
Fred
I just don't."
Canceled Fred.
Yeah,
canceled Freddie.
Yeah, because he was like, "I just don't think he's funny," and Fred's like, "And I took that personally."
Dude,
and he's just like,
iCarly had a lot of things that were just so ahead of its time, just totally predicting the stuff that would happen in YouTube, like fake drama for the sake of views.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of it.
There was a lot.
It was actually quite ahead of its time. It was like 2011, wasn't it?
I don't know. I thought it was 2009.
I don't know, but like,
I gotta search it up now.
It didn't really it wasn't before YouTube was a thing.
Oh,
it was just making commentary on YouTube.
I was close. It was 2007.
2000 what?
2007, and the final episode was 2012. So it aired. YouTube came out in 2005.
Yeah,
so it aired
2007
like before
was
YouTube.
kind of wasn't that right around when Google bought YouTube, or is that 2006? Either way, 2007 is kind of when YouTube was kind of peaking.
Yeah,
like that was like the beginning of
a lot of people were joining it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I looked up the 82nd episode of iCarly, and it's called Eyeballs.
What the frick?
Oh, I get it, because they had "I" in front of all of the things, and eyeball starts with an I. Oh, clever people.
I got a biscuit.
You guys are so clever.
That sounds like a freaking porno parody name.
All right, that's not you. It wouldn't be
but
that.
I just love how it's episode 82 as well. That's perfect.
82.
Perfect for you, Juice. You should watch that one. Juice, remember that episode where they get eyeballs? You're missing out.
What is this multiple
sensitive
eyes to you talking about?
Do you like when people bring up the fact that you're a Cyclops, Joosh?
I'm fine with it. Yeah. Cool with it, huh?
Well, you should watch Eyeballs.
You should watch Eyeballs. You should just watch iCarly. It teaches you to make fun of people who are different.
Yes,
Like they
and
made fun of
also
a guy.
enjoy feet.
Yeah. They make fun of a guy who has like Beanie Babies, and then they start showing their feet. And then Gibby comes. He's like, Gibby!
And then he rips off his shirt.
It's off his shirt. Boy.
What a great episode.
What a great episode. Let's make an iCarly episode. Like an iCarly
Should
episode.
we?
We could send it to Nickelodeon and they'd be like, Or I mean, not Nickelodeon. What was it? Paramount? I don't know. The new one. The new iCarly, because they brought it back. We sent it to them and they're like, good idea. And then yeah.
Yeah, they brought back iCarly, but the original actor for Sam was like, nah. And they just went with it anyways.
Wasn't she like traumatized or something from the iCarly?
Probably.
Yeah, something like that.
She doesn't act anymore. I think also the actor for Gibby didn't do it either.
Because he just doesn't care anymore. He has a YouTube channel, man. He doesn't need iCarly anymore.
Yeah, he has real life iCarly.
He has real life iCarly. Yeah.
But you know the worst part about iCarly?
What?
The Amish can't see it, and quite frankly,
yeah,
I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed.
You know, they don't deserve iCarly. Let's
they
be
don't
real.
deserve iCarly.
Only the gamers watch iCarly.
Only gamers watch iCarly.
I'm 100% gamer. What did you say, Joosh?
I'm 100% gamer.
Oh, there's about 5 minutes, so we have about 5 minutes of iCarly conversation before we can.
iCarly conversation. What do you?
This is now the iCarly podcast.
I should name this iFossil Talk or some stupid thing like that. iFossil.
iFossil.
What was your favorite episode, Joosh?
What was your favorite episode, Joosh?
82. Eyeballs.
82.
Make one up. Make an episode up.
I'm sure it'll come to you, Joosh. I'm sure it'll come to you.
Sure it'll come to you. The show was like lol random, so you can make anything up. It'd be like, yeah, that's an iCarly episode.
Probably is.
Damn,
Spencer was an artist.
Yeah, he was an
artist. You can relate,
Joosh. That caught on fire. That was his thing. He would like make stuff and somehow would catch on fire.
Yeah, and then like he brought in a fire extinguisher, and then that caught on fire.
Yeah, that was his thing. That was literally the thing about him is that stuff caught on fire, and he drank ketchup because a meatball told him to.
But he's also like a really good parental figure.
He is though. He really is.
He really do be though.
He really do be though. And he would just let people walk inside of his house.
I was gonna say something, but I was like, let's keep that in the drafts. Let's keep that in the drafts.
Okay. Yeah. Bustle Talk is for kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kids.
Unlike the Amish. Don't go to where are the Amish? Where are the Amish right now?
Where are the Amish?
Dude,
come on.
Imagine being an Amish kid.
Imagine.
That's
not knowing.
Pretty cringe.
Kind of pretty cringe. Can't watch
2021.
Can't eat Meat Mountain. Can't watch iCarly. Come on, guys. Get with the time.
Can't watch Fossil Talk. I'd die if I couldn't watch Fossil Talk.
Dude. Don't even.
Dude, don't even bring it up to me.
Don't even bring that up, alright? That's scary. I had nightmares about that. Right, Joosh.
So Fossil Talk is being cancelled.
We're being cancelled by iCarly. Right, Juice, that was your favorite episode, right? They're like, oh yeah, iCarly's stupid. And they're like, how dare you? And then the sham comes over, beats everyone up with a butter sock. It was your favorite episode, right?
What's your favorite episode of Fossil Talk, Juice?
What's your favorite episode?
Probably not going to be this one.
Not gonna be this one.
I think Joosh really likes this episode for the amount of iCarly talk there is, because we've all come to the conclusion Joosh really loves iCarly.
Dude, Juice is like the number one iCarly.
I'm glad we got to do an episode that was pretty fan service for you, Joosh.
Yeah.
And he also loves it when we call him out in front of people for questions he has no idea how to answer.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, Dino. Joosh has been a great sport, and he's been answering a lot of questions.
Good sport. He's a real good sport.
What's your favorite sport?
Joosh? What's your favorite sport?
Wrong answers only.
If you're saying anything but women's wrestling, you're wrong.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, Juice, what have you seen?
You haven't watched iCarly? You haven't watched wrestling?
They did an episode of that on iCarly, didn't they? Where she was like,
there was women's wrestling on iCarly. There was
like a kickboxer or whatever.
You haven't watched Home Depot? Let me guess. You haven't. Wait, you haven't been. Wait, is Home Depot a place or show? Home Improvement.
A place. You're thinking of Home Improvement.
Home Depot is a song.
Home Depot's the song that goes do 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 do.
It's also a place where Ben Shapiro bought a plank of wood.
Yeah, he's like, I got this plank of wood, this beautiful handcrafted 2x4 plank of wood at this Home Depot.
Beautiful establishment.
Literally just walked in, bought a thing of wood and left. What are you gonna do with that?
My IQ is 146.
You would go to Home Depot? They don't even have Home Depot dogs at my Home Depot, and I'm so upset.
There's no Home Depot dogs?
Yeah, there's Home Depots that sell hot dogs, from what I've heard.
Oh, you can't just say dogs and expect us to understand you're talking about hot dogs.
Well, I mean hot dogs, Depot dogs. You would think
dogs have a very specific definition by that word alone. Like, I didn't know Home Depot sold dogs.
Yeah, they sell dogs and they sell hot dogs. Dude, you can have a dog at Home Depot.
They sell
material that is dogs.
The government doesn't want you to know this, but the dogs at Home Depot are free. You can just take them home. I got 80 of them.
Sell them for profit.
Sell them for profit.
Anyway, the timer ran up, so I guess we have to, unfortunately for Joosh, end his favorite Fossil Talk episode.
Yeah, we had to end the Fossil Talk episode on what was your favorite
iCarly forever, Joosh.
Yeah, Joosh, come on, man. I know you really like the show. We're sorry, Joosh, but you'll have to save it for next Fossil Talk.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to iCarly. iCarly podcast, where we talk about all things iCarly.
New episodes on Nickelodeon.
New episodes on Nickelodeon. Next Tuesday, 8 p.m.
Also streaming on Paramount Plus.
Paramount. Dude, the new iCarly, they say swear words. What?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
What if Joosh just ended the recording 15 minutes ago?
Ended the recording 15 minutes ago. Just still going.
Are you still going, Joosh?
Joosh.
Okay, well then we're gonna say our goodbyes.
We gotta say our goodbyes.
Excuse me. That's all from me.
That's all from me. What about you, Ben?
Hello.
All right. What about you, Juice? What was your favorite iCarly episode before we leave? Just give us one. Give us a sentence or anything. Just one thing you like about iCarly. That was the wrong answer. The right answer was the ice
cream. I love that episode too. I love that episode too.
Yeah, you love
I don't know.
My favorite episode was the one where they talked about Muscle Talk, and then they collabed together.
And what about you, Biscuit? What do you have to say before we go?
I want to apologize to the Amish. We were all in good fun.
No,
okay?
we're not apologizing.
We're not apologizing. It was
Not
a joke,
apologizing.
idiot. You take that, goofballs. That's where you got pranked. You don't know what pranks are because you don't got the internet. Can't even watch iCarly, man. Go suck.
We also don't want to apologize to Ben Shapiro.
We don't want to apologize to anyone. This is all
the blank,
very.
the
We'd
blank
like
of
to
Woody
apologize
got
for
either.
that plank of wood
This
that
is
Ben
all
Shapiro
in bad taste.
Yeah.
All of you guys stink.
Hey, I'm gonna take a shower in a little bit. All right.
All right. All right. That's Fossil Talk for you, boys. Tune in next time.
What a great episode. Joosh, have you
great
stopped recording?